Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is obviously this look right here. Just got some like old Hollywood type Christmas glam, you know, some like classic Christmas glam. I freaking love this look so much. I'm obsessed with it. I love how glittery it is and I just think it's so perfect for the holidays. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss out on my future videos. But anyways, if you want to see how I created this holiday Christmas glam, then please keep watching. Okay, so my eye is already primed and my eyebrows already done. So I'm going to go in with the Lime Crime Venus 2 palette. And I'm going to be taking this warm brown shade right here called Mud. I'm just taking a little bit of that shade on this flat packing brush from Pink Dust Cosmetics. And I'm just going to pack this onto my eyelid and I'm focusing it in my crease area. Okay, after I get that brown shade packed on, I'm going to take this big fluffy brush now and I'm just going to lightly buff out the edges and start blending this brown shade. We don't want any harsh edges. This is just a fluffy brush from Alamar Cosmetics and there's no product on it. I'm going to dip into this yellow shade right here called Mustard. I'm taking some of this shadow on my Morphe M433 blending brush. Kind of like a packing slash blending brush, I'd say. And I'm just going to start blending the edges even more with this yellow shade. This is just going to be like my transition shade up here. And then I'm going to dip back into the brown shade and I'm just going to press a little bit more onto this outer crease area just because the yellow kind of diffused it a little bit. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with this Liquid Fairy Lights by Pixie. This is in the shade Sunray. These are so pretty and they're just like a really fun way to spruce up your look and make it look glittery. It's nice because you don't have to apply like a glitter base. It's kind of like a liquid glitter, I guess, creamy glitter. I don't even know, but they're so good and I feel like they're so easy to work with. So I'm just going to start by tapping this onto my lid. We're going to keep it focused more towards the center and the inner corner of the eye. I'm just going to slowly build. I kind of like tap this on versus like smearing it on, if that makes sense. And I'm using a heavier hand down here by my lash line. And then as I get closer to the crease, I'm just using a really light hand to just tap it on because I don't want it to be as concentrated up here. So I'm just tapping this on until it's in all the areas that I want it to be. These are so easy to work with and they dry down really nicely. Now, if you have hooded eyes like I do, it might transfer higher than you want it to, so you want to make sure that you let it dry. If you don't care, then you can just, you know, let it do its thing. So essentially this is kind of like a cut crease, but you know, we're just cutting it with this glitter. And then I let mine dry before I build it. It is a little buildable, but if it's too wet, if you try to like do another layer, it might remove the first layer, so you have to be careful of that. But other than that, if you just lightly press it on over top of what's already there, it's pretty easy to build. Because like I said, I want it to be more concentrated down here in this area, closer to my lash line. Okay, so that's pretty much how I want it to look, but one more thing. So now I'm going to grab the Heavy Metal Glitter Eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is in the shade Midnight Cowboy, and I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. So you want to be really careful when you do this because you don't want to get it too thick, or at least I don't anyways. I want it to be more concentrated in this like arch area, but I still want it to like trickle down, you know, both ways so it blends nicely. So I'm going to start in the arch area and then work my way out. So I'm kind of just pressing it on in this area and then slowly dragging it out. And then using the very tip of this brush, I'm just going to push like a couple pieces of glitter this way just so it blends. I want it to like be glittery here, but then get intense here and then trickle down here. And then if you mess up, you can just take a spoolie to kind of brush those little glitter pieces away. And then it's so cute. It kind of looks like tinsel for your eyebrow, you know, Christmassy. And then it matches with the glitter on the lid too. It's like eyebrow tinsel. Okay, so my eye is halfway done, so let me zoom you out. And we will finish the face. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to be using the Smashbox Primer Oil. I used this once a while ago and I didn't like it, but I'm going to give it another shot today. We'll see. I'm just going to do a little bit and then I'm going to rub it in with my fingers. I do like facial oils, but I don't know. I just didn't feel like it was that nice under my foundation, but we'll see. I don't want to look dry. My skin lately is so dang dry. So I'm just making sure I rub this in really good, staying clear of my eyebrows because I don't want to remove any product. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. For those of you who have asked me, I'm using the shade 2.18. I have like leftover fake tan on, so my skin is on the lighter side. Normally I use a 2.22, I think. This foundation is really good though. It's awesome, awesome coverage, and it stays on all friggin' day. And I'm just blending this in with my beauty blender. I always take my foundation on my ears and down my neck because we want everything to blend. I'm like pushing on my vocal cords so it sounds weird. Okay, yeah, update. I hate that oil, that primer oil. I don't fucking like it. It's even making my beauty blender like nasty. It's like removing all my foundation as I'm putting it on. And it's making my beauty blender like sticky, which is disgusting. Usually oil like removes makeup, so I don't know why that's a primer. I don't fucking like it and I'm never gonna use it again. I'm probably gonna throw it away. I don't know how anybody uses that. It's like making my beauty blender all sticky and nasty, and it's like just removing my foundation. So I don't even want to continue. It's like gross, but I'm just gonna go for it because I think, ew, it's so gross. That makes me angry. we're just gonna go with it. Okay, moving on. I can fix it along the way, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to take these Cover FX glitter drops. These are in the shade Nova, I think. And I'm going to use this as a highlight on my face. Okay, so these are super, I love these so much, but you have to work like quickly with them. So I'm going to use the beauty blender. That is disgusting now, except for I'm using the other side. And I'm just going to lightly tap this in. Oh yeah, that's gross too. Dude, this oil sucks. Okay, there. That's better. Aren't those glitter drops so pretty? I just want to be like a disco ball, okay? So I'm just highlighting all the usual areas of my face. You know, my cheekbones and all that. And then a little on my chin and then down the bridge of my nose. I'm really sad about my foundation right now. Ah, my nose is so shiny. And then whatever's left on the sponge, I'm going to take up here on my forehead, because I normally highlight up here on my forehead. I'm going to contour after this, so it'll tone this down a little bit. I'm also going to bake a little bit because I feel like I have to now that my foundation all came off. Ooh, it's so pretty though. It really does look good on camera. Okay. For contour, I'm going to be using the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Bronzer. I'm going to take this on my Hoola Bronzer brush, and I'm just going to start warming up my face and contouring my cheekbones. And then I'm going to warm up all the edges of my face up here on my forehead. This contour is just so pretty. This is my favorite powder. I know it says bronzer, but to me it's a contour powder, okay? Okay, after I contour my face, I contoured my nose a little bit too. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder and my beauty blender as per usual. I'm just going to dip it in here and I'm going to clean up the contour. I'm also going to set underneath my eyes since my face is just like an oily mess now. It's going to look good in the end. I got this. Okay, I'm just going to let this powder set for like a minute and then I'm going to brush it off. Okay, so I've let this powder sit for a minute and now I'm going to dust it away really lightly. Meanwhile, I'm kind of just diffusing this right here, brushing it all away, you know. And then I'm going to brush this away on my nose. I'm okay if the powder gets on my eyebrows because it kind of like sets my brows. Okay, that looks better. And that glow is still there, still popping. Okay, so my contour is still there, but it's kind of like diffused a little bit, which is good. So, where is it? Now I like to go in and kind of bronze everything up, and I like to do that with the Too Faced Chocolate Soulé bronzer. And this same big fluffy brush because I want it to be more diffused and not so concentrated. So I kind of just go over the areas that I contoured and the rest of my face just to kind of revive it and give it some color. And I go back up here along my forehead. I do this super lightly because I don't want it to be too dark. Just kind of bronzing everything up, because after the powder, everything kind of gets a little dull. Okay, so since this is like a holiday look, I'm going to use like a deeper blush, not so like light. And for my blush, I'm going to be using Cabana Boy from The Balm. It's this really pretty like deeper pink tone, deeper than what I normally use anyways. And I'm just going to pop this on with the Real Techniques tapered blush brush. I'm using a really light hand because you can add but you can't subtract, and I don't want to like just add like a bunch of pink. So I kind of concentrate it like on the apples of my cheeks, and then I flick it out. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'll just go in and add it to my chin and then on my nose. Kind of just tap it on up here just to give some color, and then up here on my forehead too. Okay, and it's a little more intense than what I would normally wear, but that's okay because I like that for this holiday-ish look. This is my Christmas look, by the way, you guys. Okay, so now that the face is done, I'm going to finish the eyes. So I'm going to zoom you guys back into the eyes. For the eyes, I'm going to go back in with this deep brown shade called Mud. And I'm going to place this along my lower lash line. I'm just using this Morphe M562 brush. And I'm just buffing this into my lower lash line. And I'm connecting it to this part as well. Since this is a holiday look, I don't want it to be too intense underneath my eyes. That's why I'm using this little like kind of like fluffy blending brush. I'm not using a super dense brush. And I'm just building it out here, this outer V area, and I keep blending it up here in this area just to connect it and make sure everything is fluid and blended. And then I'm going to go into the inner corner of my eye in this area and blend it in here a little bit more. And I'm just building as I go. Okay, I'm going to go back in with this yellow mustard shade right here, and using this same Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to just further blend out the lower lash line and just smoke it out just so everything looks kosher and it matches, you know, this part up here. So I'm just blending out the edges with this yellow shade. Okay, for my waterline, I'm going to take this brown eye pencil. This is the Aqua XL eye pencil from Makeup Forever. This is in the shade M60. I'm like shaking. And I'm going to put this into my waterline. It's a pretty dark brown, but it's not black, so I like that. So it kind of just ties everything together, in my opinion. For lashes, I'm going to use these lashes from House of Lash. These are the Stella Luxe lashes from the Luxe collection. I love this collection. After I pop on those lashes, I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara. This is the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. Obviously, this is a little mini one, but it's still good. I'm going to give my lashes a quick coat just down here at the base, just to blend my natural lashes with the false ones. And then I'm also going to give my lower lash line a quick coat as well. And as usual, I'm going to push my lashes this way. I just like when they go that way. And before I zoom you guys out, I'm going to set my eyebrows with a little bit of Benefit's Gimme Brow. So this is one of my favorite brow products because it kind of just gives your brows some volume as well as keeps them in check and puts them in their place. Okay, so now that my eyes are all done, I'm going to zoom you guys out, and now we can do lips. Okay, so I feel like a classic Christmas look would have a red lip, but I honestly am just not that into red lips, you guys. I'm going to do like a deeper red, brownish type color. So for my lips today, I'm going to be using this Velveteen liquid lip from Lime Crime. This is in the shade Cindy. I feel like it's more of like a nudie brownish red, because I love a bright red lip, but not on me. This color is so pretty. It's just like a more brownish, orangey red. I like it better than a bright red. Okay, I want to stay glowy and hydrated looking, so I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover RX setting spray. Love this one. And I'm just going to set my face once it dries, your makeup looks so bomb. Okay, I'm gonna take this headband off. Look, it's a little gift. Isn't it cute? It's actually my daughter's, but I'm using it. Anyways, this is the finished look right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really love how it turned out. I love this eyebrow highlight too. It's kind of just fun. It reminds me of Christmas tinsel. I'm gonna call it eyebrow tinsel, okay? I always highlight underneath my brow bone anyways, but I've never done it with like an actual glitter, so I like the way that it looks. Anyways, I just feel like this look looks so holiday glam. I look like a real mother. Oh, that's funny. I am a real mother, but it just kind of reminds me of like old Hollywood glam almost. I think because the way my hair is parted. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Starting January, I'm going to start posting twice a week. Right now, I post once a week. I post every Sunday at 4 p.m. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. And I will see you guys next time. Happy holidays and Happy New Year if I don't see you guys by then. Actually, I will because I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a New Year's look. I hope I stick to that. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!